Why you need to focus on what you want only. The mind is a magnet. Why you need to focus on what you want only. Episode 93. Wow, 7 more episodes. We'll hit the 100. One of my favorite numbers is literally 100. Why? The number one step to riches is positive mental attitude. The word attitude, you got to have it 100. But I'm going to tell you something about the word attitude, if it makes sense. Even though your attitude needs to be positive 24/7, you need to build your character. Your character is literally your attitude, but with no mask. I don't know if it makes sense. Because your reputation is your attitude carrying what people in the world say about you. Your validations. You got me? See, I've never cared about my reputation. Nor in my home, with my family, things like that. Or nor in the external world outside. Like people, friends, people in the outside world. Why? Because the only voice I care for is the inner voice within me. When that inner voice within me tells me something, guess what I do? I focus on that thing that it tells me. And one thing I thank God, because that inner voice of me is God, how I see it, right? How I feel it. That inner voice, when I wake up, it tells me, go after your dreams. And that's the only thing I focus on. Because when you chase your vision, the money's going to follow. Chase the vision, the money's going to follow. Only focus on your vision. Money's a byproduct of value creation. But if you focus on the vision, everything else you want and in this world, you're just going to attract it. So with all that said, welcome to episode 93. Why you need to focus on what you want only. Once again, what you want only. I'm going to keep it simple. Why? Clarity is power. We're going to go straight to clarity. Most people, they want something, but they don't even know what they want. Carlos, but you're here telling me that most people want something, but they don't even know what they want. Most people don't even know what they want. Do you know what you want? Is my question that I'm asking you.
Like I said, it changes over time.
What do you want?
Currently?
Yes.
Build an empire.
What's an empire to you?
Empire to me is a foundation. The empire I want to build right now, because empire is different to everybody. What I'm referring to is I want to build an empire, leaders creating leaders, a pack, a covenant, a brotherhood, not even a brotherhood, also a family, because as a male, I feel like I can empower also females, but more focus on the male right now, because I have to first build one area to focus on the other. I can't diverse my attention if I haven't done nothing in one area.
Elaborate. Keep elaborating.
Elaborating when it comes to the empire is building a covenant, like a brotherhood, basically. Like right now we have Manny and Mars, but I also want more like-minded individuals that are interested in wanting the best for themselves, that are those people that are willing to go down the path of becoming the best version and maximizing their potential or going after their dreams, whatever their dreams may be.
So we want to help people maximize their potential.
Correct.
Right? So why you need to focus on what you want only. So that's your main focus right now?
Helping people maximize their potential, going after their dreams, turning that one day into day one.
Imagine you focus all that energy into yourself and you be the leader that creates leaders, but that leads by example. Elaborate. Or you want more clarity?
On what you just said? On me focusing myself?
Yeah.
Give me more clarity.
Men fail because they run from the battle life throws at them. But if you face it head on, your struggles become steps. The pain becomes fuel. And you'll start loving the grind that makes you harder, smarter, and unstoppable. And you'll start loving the grind that makes you harder, smarter, and unstoppable. See, when you guys come in, I put a mask on. When I say a mask on, I go from play to work. That mask on, I call it serious time. See, I wouldn't be in the level I'm in if I wouldn't basically work on my character. I've noticed something about people in general, because I'm not going to leave the females out. Most people will never get what they want. You know why? Not just simply because they don't focus on what they want, but because they don't know the difference between play and work. They don't know the difference between when it's time to like literally come in just straight, hey, hi, like It's like when we go to the gym. We go straight to what? Grind. Put it in the fucking work. After we put it in the work, then we could play. But I've never understood a man or a female that comes, I don't want to shake nobody's hand. Like when I'm here on grind time, I want to shake people's hand at the end after we put it in the work. Because I've noticed something throughout my years in life, in business, in life in general. Most people, they start playing first, and then the playing time does this to the work time. They don't get to work. Because the whole time they were just playing around. Nobody will take you serious if you don't take your own self serious. If it makes sense, right? But just giving you guys clarity, because clarity is power. Knowing exactly what you want is the first step to achieving it. Without clarity, it is easy to get distracted by things that don't align with your goals. Why is it crucial to be clear about what you want in life?
Basically, like I was talking about focus, follow one course into successful. Why diverse your focus on different areas of life? You got to first master one thing.
So when I say starve your distractions, feed your focus, my main goal is to help people accomplish their dreams. But for me to help people accomplish their dreams, they have to become the person. They got to do the stuff, but they also got to know what they want. See, most people say they want it, but they don't want it as bad as they want to breathe. You got me? If you see a material possession and you're motivated by that, that's the reward. But now the reward part is there, right? But the risk, if you took the risk to basically understand that you will never be free till you become a business owner, right? An investor. Now you got to put it in the work. What's the work? Simple. If you want the dream home, you got to what? Take action with what's in your hand to make that happen. You're going to notice most people, it's not the money stopping them. It's not the credit stopping them. It's their own limited mindset. It's their own basically ability to take action. So why clarity is power? When you're clear with what you want out of life, you get me? Because everything affects everything. I could sit here and say, I want the dream car. I want the dream home. But how many people could tell you everything? Okay, you could get the dream car, the dream home, but everything starts with your dream business. Now, all you guys have the dream business. You guys are the business. We the business, right? But now that we are the business, thanks to God, right? And thanks to, whatever you guys want to thank, your mother, your father, or whoever you want to thank, right? Because sometimes you make a decision in life based on a motivation. It could be for us male, sexual energy, sexual transmutation. You get me? Because at the end of the day, females, they date this up. Even if they say it. Oh yeah, I love you, but no. They date this up. Female normally wants a man that could provide, protect. You get me? They want a man of character. Whoever says otherwise, I could prove it to you. Because I proved it to myself. And I don't have to prove anything to anybody, but I already proved it to myself. Right? And I knew that at a very young age, I needed to become my best version overall. Right? But everything started, obviously, with my, how you doing today?
Excelentemente bien. Positivo y productivo. But espiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente, physically, emocionalmente, emotionally y financieramente, financially. El que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. He who is not fit to serve is not fit to live.
See, my life changed when I found those 5 pillars. And all you got to remember is that the mind, la mente, you want to keep it excellent, right? The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Keep one thought in your mind right now. What do you want? Simple. Why you need to focus on what you want only. Keep that one thought. Just meditate 2 seconds on that one thought. What do you want? Focus on what you want only. What's the one thing you want only? But you need clarity. Because you could say, oh, I want to build an empire. But okay, that's the ultimate vision. Mm-hmm. Right? But remember, just like this book, The Vision Driven Leader, you got me? A leader's number one, look, that's the company vision. We're on a mission to build an empire and leave a legacy. You see this? Company vision. But then daily task, weekly objectives, quarterly goals, annual plan, company vision. So, simple. Working on your vision stands out as the most important. Working on your vision stands out as the most important task on a leader's list. As a leader, creating leaders that are creating leaders that are creating leaders, right? What is your vision? Tell the world, what is your vision?
Day One Podcast, a platform that inspires, motivates, and educates viewers, turning that one day into day one and prosper heights to help 100 people accomplish their dreams.
Okay, as an investment company.
Correct.
Right? So if you focus on that every day, always be helping people. If you help people transition from that employee mindset to forget the business. Because most people, when we talk about, hey, you will never get the dream home, the dream car, unless you become it starts with the dream business. They think it's a mom and pop type of business. Bro. Like, yo, bro, we are here helping you become the business. We the business, working on your personal brand, right? So your platform, your podcast is so you can work on your personal brand, but also so you can also help other people on their personal brand, so they could come and tell their stories, their mess, right? Their message, and they're the messenger. And all that could get monetized. Because a lot of people don't know and forget that your experience, your knowledge could get what? Monetized. Right or wrong?
Right.
So my last question to you before you say the last thing, how does clarity help you take focused action?
How does clarity help you take focused action? When you know what you want, then you know what you have to do in order to get what you want. Like you said, that's the ultimate goal, but it's also multiple steps in order to achieve that floor.
And it's crazy how I opened this book on that. This is God-given thing. Like, that's crazy. I opened it on that same page. See, company vision, annual plan, quarterly goals, weekly objectives, but everything starts with the daily task. So your time value. Look at the thing. You should read this. Time. Remember, we got to get our shit together. Self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management, right? So your time is devoted into daily tasks, weekly objectives, quarterly goals, annual plan, company vision, right? But if you don't understand the daily tasks that you got to do, 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. 20% of your efforts, what is it?
Cold calling, helping people just reach.
It's not cold calling. You see? What are we? A call center? we don't cold call.
No.
You become your best version. If you create content, create, market, repeat. Mm-hmm. You create content. Minimum every week with me, 30 minutes. With me, 30 minutes minimum. Right? You create content with yourself, 10 minutes. Your little messages. Right? You send that message to the world. Right? What you sow is what you reap. You're going to attract. We're not in the chasing people business. We are in the business on chasing the best version of ourselves. You're going to chase something, chase the best version of yourself, right? Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, right? The minute you lead by example, they're all going to come. We don't gotta focus on anybody. Focus on your energy on yourself. But there's people that basically that you attract. Now you got to tell them two things. You're what? Time is money for you? Simple. With money, we can make money. You want to transition? You ready? Boom. Don't talk. It's just one decision. Clarity is power. Just action. A, attitude. Take action. B, business owner. So, okay, buy the casa. Buy the car. What else you want to tell the world?
Say.
About the Wealth Map Summit.
For the Wealth Map Summit, Gianni Ray is a speaker. We can help close the distance between an idea and reality. Also, Day One Podcast, where we turn that one day into day one. We're here to help. Whatever dreams you have, we can help. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you. You can't hit a target you can't see. You can't hit a target you can't see. If you want a Ferrari, you literally got to go to the Ferrari dealer. Even if you don't got the money, even if you don't got the credit, even whatever the heck limitations you don't have, if it makes sense. You go there and you literally just sit on the car, smell the car. If you cannot sit on it, you look at it from they'll let you even sit on it. If you cannot test drive it, at least you sat on it. But at least run the numbers and just know what would it take to get that car, right? But get yourself somebody already that had one of them, at least. How you doing today, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Spiritually, espiritualmente, mentally, mentalmente, physically, físicamente, emotionally, emocionalmente, financially, financieramente. El que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. You not who not deserve to serve, you not deserve to live. I don't know if I said it correct, but I'm good.
See, that's so you guys can see that. People could say this, the 5 pillars every day, and they still forget. Or they still mess up, if it makes sense. Right? I'm not saying that progress over perfection, right?
Yeah.
But if you master those 5 pillars, your whole life is going to be totally transformed. So let's talk about the law of attraction. If you guys haven't watched the movie, The Secret, go and watch it. If you haven't read the book, The Secret, go and read it. Or listen to the audiobook, or both. You get me? I'll promise you that if you watch that movie, The Secret, or you listen to the audiobook, The Secret, or read the book, literally buy yourself a notebook, buy yourself a highlighter, a pen, take notes. You got me? I don't get paid to promote these fucking books. You got me? But they'll transform your whole life, right? So let's talk about the law of attraction, Vanessa. The mind is like a magnet. What you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, you attract more problems. Focus on solutions and opportunities, and more of that will come your way. How does focusing on problems create more problems, Vanessa?
You know what? When I focus,
Be vulnerable too.
yes, I wanna talking about me. I didn't know most I talk about problem. I didn't know I bring my problem. But now I didn't read the whole book like Secrets, but I read something and I understand everything you have in your mind, everything you attract. Like you have negative talk, you make sure you're gonna bring more negative talk. But you have positive talk, you're gonna like bring like positive. But the thing is, before I had so many things in my mind, but I didn't know everything has happened because I attract myself. You know, it's like I didn't know this happened to me because I didn't have the awareness to do this. But now, when I have like negative thing in my mind, I just say no. I cut it. Like I don't want to like bring things in my mind. But now I recognize this thing. You know, it's just keep it like your mind. How you say like garden. Just
Protect your mind, because the mind is a garden. You're not gonna basically let in your mind just anybody dump thoughts into you.
Yes.
That's why you got to be proactive, not reactive. Read the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, too. So the law of attraction, if you think in negative terms, you attract negative. If you think in positive terms, you attract positive, right?
Yes.
So why does focusing on opportunities bring more success?
When you focus on opportunity, you open your mind. Son. Like you can see things when you didn't see. It's like sometimes you told me, Vanessa, you know, sometimes I didn't explain something to someone because they're not gonna understand what I see. You know, different people, they have different perspectives because it's like what they have in mind.
They interpret the world based
Like
on their level of
different,
understanding.
Yes, and it's like everything. Just everybody has different perspective in life. Me, I see the world like different how you see the world. You know, it's like you focus on things how you can attract. Me, I focus like something what I want to attract. You always say, Vanessa, see, you want something, you just think how you want it, and you just believe in yourself, and you're gonna attract. But I didn't know before. Now I understand.
When people say time is money, they're focused in exchanging their time for money. So now you could read a man or a woman's pocket financial, right? By the words they use. I could read a man or a woman in 2 seconds, right? But when a man says, with money, I could make money, that says the type of mindset they have. So you could tell a lot by the words people use. If a man or a woman says, with money, I could make money, that means they have an investor mindset. So you want to pick up the words people use. Base, you got me? Or when a man says, with money, I could buy people's time, those are normally business people. Make sense? So you could filter people and put them in the category they belong to, if it makes sense. You remember,
Yes.
there's batteries, there's vacuums, there's
vacuums.
assets, there's liability. Now you understand why I say a lot. Practice OQP.
OQP.
It's because have invested so much into my inner self that I could see my external world as a reflection of my inner world.
Yes.
Right? The more you invest on yourself, you're gonna notice that I don't want to say that you're gonna be alone, but leaders are popular loner.
You're
I don't know
gonna
if
be
that
pick-
makes sense.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Popular loner,
selective.
meaning they're popular. A lot of people know them, but they'd rather be alone,
Alone.
than with the wrong company.
Yes.
Dime con quién anda y te diré quién eres y para dónde vas. Tell me who you with, and I'm gonna tell you who you are and where you're headed. Right? The quality of your life the quality of your life depends on the quality of the people you have around. But also the quality of your life depends on the quality of the people that you have around.
Yes.
So if I have people around me negative, or with negative thoughts, you're gonna notice something about me, Vanessa. People could walk in and I could read people's thoughts without them speaking. Because I could read people's body language.
Body
If it
language.
makes sense. Let me play this video.
Number one trait about a good attitude person is these people know how to smile, man. I remember I used to say I couldn't smile. It just wasn't natural for me. And I started writing down every day.
That's not it.
I couldn't smile. It just wasn't. I couldn't smile.
Way to build your
Oh man.
way to build your
Why is it not a thing?
Tell you who they are. You just have to listen. Everybody tells you exactly if you're supposed to be. They tell you. You just have to listen.
How soon?
Their body language, certain that they say, they let you know. They let you know. Listen, don't with me. I'm bad for you.
Wow.
You just have to listen to that.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation and
Absolutely.
Many times.
You give people the benefit of the doubt. Try to believe that they're going to be a good person, and you try to believe that this mother has your best interest at heart, and
Then they
it
burn your
fails
ass.
every time.
Fails every
They
time.
tell you off top. They tell you with the
they
body
are.
language or with their words or whatever if you should put them or not. And it's your fault if you keep pushing with that certain mother. People tell you who
Dr. Dre, people tell you who they are. You just have to listen. So you see, people don't even have to tell me who they are. All I gotta do is how they dress, how they look, their haircut, you got me, their body, their self-love, self-care, their body language, you got me, how they manage time, if they're on time, if they're late, you got me, everything. Like, I just basically, it's not that I don't have empathy, but it's just, I put in the fucking work so I could have a lot of options. And why would I have tolerance on people's bullshit? Why would I sacrifice my peace, you got me, for people? I don't know if it makes sense. Because if I'm not bringing people bullshit, why would I let them bring me bullshit? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes,
If I
sir.
tell you A is A, don't come with letter B. Even though, well, Carlo, letter B is more than A. Bro, I told you A.
This
Do
is
not
your-
tell me B. I'm that precise.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense. Right?
Yes, my friend.
So, going back, Vanessa, what else do you want to tell the world when it comes to, the law of attraction, and simply why you need to focus on what you want only? Because
Okay.
before, still to this day, you still drift to focus on problems, you got me? Instead of
Yeah.
focusing on solutions.
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yes,
Right or
sir.
wrong?
Yes, right.
If a man or a woman focuses on bills, what they get?
Bill.
More bills. But if they focus on income, what they get?
More
income.
Yes.
You see? An asset a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. What's an asset to me? People.
People.
People. Straight up.
Yes, sir. Okay. Everything you want, you can attract. I remember I read this book like Secret, like few paragraphs, and say, ask everything you want. Do you want something? You have to ask. You're not limited. You just like focus on what you want, and you're gonna get it. And the another is believe. You have to believe 100% yourself. You're gonna get it. It's like you have to manifest in your mind, and then you're gonna see, because the people sometimes they think everything is come overnight, but the thing you have to think you have already everything you want. And the another is believe. when you be grateful, what you have,
Okay.
you're gonna see everything is gonna come because you're gonna value what you have, and then when you're gonna get it, you're gonna value more. You know, it's like so many things I read and I just think about it, say, oh my Lord, I have
makes sense
so
now.
many things I didn't be grateful. I had to be grateful more because I open my eyes every day. I have health. It's like so many things you can be grateful. And yeah, this is what I can say. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Vanessa. So, eliminate distractions. Why you need to focus on what you want only? How you doing today, Manny?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, spiritually, mentally, mentalmente, physically, físicamente, emocionalmente, emotionally, financially, financieramente.
You see,
El que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. He who's not worth serving is not worth living.
so with all that said, we could speak. Imagine you go and approach everybody. How you doing? Ta 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 ta. And you teach them the power of the mind, of controlling the mind. And you tell them the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. And you tell them your mess, right? And since you're the messenger, and you bring in that, and you bring them that message. Hey, bro. Hey, sis. Man, before I didn't have control of my mind. I was drifting. You got me? If they drink or smoke, be like, listen to the book, Outwitting the Devil. How the devil uses alcohol, so you could lose,
Concentration.
yeah, so you could get distracted. You got me? So, making a long story short, we humans, man, unless we starve our distractions and feed our focus, we will never get what we want.
Of course.
As a brother that wants to see another brother win in life, I see you distracted, bro. And the only way you're going to be able to achieve everything you want, A through Z, forget about just the material possessions. You got me? Because these material possessions, like the dream home, is so you can have a family. Because at the end of the day, one man wouldn't want to have a family, if it makes sense, right? So, look, they calling me right now. Let me put them on speaker. My brother, Kier, my bad, I haven't called you. I'm live right now on CMR Podcast. So you should tune in. Say something to the world, bro. What's
up? Happy Sunday, everybody.
Anything you want to tell the world right now? Today's episode is why you need to focus on what you want. And you're a living example of a man that focused on what he wanted. Can you tell the world how many exotic cars you have?
Yeah, we have 123 right now, and from LA to Miami to New York to Boston, and then we'll be opening up Tampa soon. And then the goal is to start hitting international places too, like Toronto, Dubai, London, some of these other amazing cities. So that kind of goes with what you're saying, because right now we're at 123, like I said, but our ultimate goal, like what we're focusing on, is getting to 1,000. And in order for us to do that, we have to really focus in. But it's not going to take just us. It's something where you have to be able to allow other people to join in.
You see? That's what I tell my people here. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's literally what it is. That's literally what it is. Because there comes a point in time, especially when you're in business, like there's only so much you can do. Like you can accomplish a lot by yourself, don't get me wrong. But in order for you to ultimately get to like that highest plateau that you can achieve, it's going to take the help of others.
That's a fact, brother.
That's the way it is. But yeah, I'll let you get to it. My bad. I didn't.
No problem, bro. It was good. It was a good thing. I'm live right now on YouTube. So it was excellent because that right there supposed to be excellent motivation, for my team here and for the world. You got me? We even uploaded a video on the garage. You got me? Because everybody wants that dream car and the dream home, but everything starts with the dream business, right? Be, do, have. And you're living proof of that, right?
You have.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I'll
Thank
talk to
you.
afterward. God bless.
All right, same, bro.
All right.
You heard, right?
Nah, yeah, facts.
So, making a long story short, why you need to focus on what you want only. See, you know what I want? Piff. I want to pay it forward. Willing to share my blessings back with others, if it makes sense. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you guys who's that guy. Ethan Durant which they've been sending me messages. The Lamborghini Revuelto, his car burned out. And that's his business partner. That's his right-hand man. They work together. That's their company. And look at this message. Read this that they sent me to right now. Yo, bro, I heard. Look, read it. That was 504. Read that to the world.
Yo, bro, I heard a lot. I heard a lot of Lambo.
See, you don't even know how to read, bro.
No, he didn't write that right at all.
Bro, read it, bro.
Yo, bro, I heard a lot of Lambo.
I heard a lot of Lambos.
All right, Revuelto going on fire lately. It's like a manufacturing thing, just to check, cause I see you order one big dog. God bless.
You see, most people don't know, you get me, that we ordered too a Lamborghini Revuelto.
Yeah.
If it makes sense. And they've been supposedly catching on fire, but I just saw one, which is his Ethan and them in the organization, which now we're partnering up with them too. Right? Because obviously we're ready to buy a lot of exotic cars in partnerships with a lot of you guys, right? So, because I cannot do it by myself. I need other people who's going to take the cars to the people. So we turning these liabilities into what? Into assets. But I'll tell you one thing, Manny. Right next door, around here, around the corporate office, there's a guy, rest in peace, Lewis, passed away. I'm going to show you his profile. You get me? We helped him get his dream car, bro. But you know what happened? He used to drink. He got his dream car in less than a week and a half, 2 weeks. He killed himself on his dream car, bro. What does that tell you?
He wasn't focused.
He was not ready to get his blessing.
He wasn't
because
focused.
you got to certain habits. You got to become the person.
Right, his character, his mental health wasn't aligned with his blessing.
So if I go and help you right now,
okay,
get your dream car. Where are you gonna park it?
What do you mean? I'm gonna run out of space to park it safely.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to run out of space.
A car 50-50 with me. You think I'm gonna let you just fucking park it anywhere?
Nah, it's gonna be in the storage place in the garage.
Huh?
In the garage, we'll figure it out.
But you see, I want you to become the person. Do the stuff that you gotta do. Shout out to Consistency 360
in the house.
Tell the world something about the Wealth Map Summit. And guys, control the time, because the thing is I talk a lot. If it makes sense. He has 4 more minutes? Okay.
Well, people gotta stay focused, because when we're gonna be on the Wealth Map Summit at the end of every Sunday every month, right? And we're gonna be doing a big show to not for us but for you. You know what I mean? So like, and we're gonna be consistent every last Sunday of every month. We're gonna be doing a show. So you guys, be aware about that. Be aware and stay focused and be aligned with us, because we will take you to success. We'll help you become a leader, because that's what we're becoming ourselves. We're working on our 5 pillars consistently.
Excellent, Manny. Distractions are the enemy of focus. To manifest what you want, you need to cut out anything that pulls your attention away from your goals, whether it's a negative thinking, unimportant task, or toxic people. Now you understand why I emphasize so much practice OQP, only quality people, right? Because when you practice OQP, something happens. If you're now protecting the garden, your mental garden, right? Because the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, right? You're getting control of your mind. Will you let people that do not have their mind under control around you?
Of course not.
Now, why not?
Because that's gonna influence me to not have control of my mind.
And then you're gonna bring that to the organization,
exactly.
Right or wrong?
Correct.
So now you understand why I move the way I move?
Of course.
Because I send out energy to, hey, do not bring bullshit.
Stay on top of your shit.
Right or wrong?
Stay focused.
Right?
Yeah.
So, going back, how can distractions sabotage your success?
That
Once again, bro, because the thing is, you need a lot of
distractions. Distractions gonna take you off the goal you want to get to. You know what
from
I mean?
1 to 10. How distracted? How focused are you?
Hold on. First of all, you can't put me on your scale because your scale is your scale, but my scale is different from your scale. So my scale, I put myself 1 through 10, and I give myself a 10 because I'm confident. I'm confident on whatever I have to do to get to wherever I have to go to. You know what I mean? You're on your scale, I might be a 4 or a 4 or 3 because
Good thing that he brought that to the table. You know why? See, as you guys can see, Manny will never learn. It's easier for me to change Manny than to change the Manny and like not his mindset. You got me? Change the person, then change the mindset. If it makes sense. He's an old dog that will never learn new tricks. Manny has zero awareness. His awareness is at negative -1 billion. You get me? He cannot admit that he's extremely distracted. From 1 to 10, how distracted are you? Once again. Because he said, from my point of view, I might look, a 4? You see, whoever's influencing you, you got a lot of wrong people around you, bro, still. I'm telling you straight up.
No, nobody's
You got low
influencing me.
vibrational people. All the people you got around, they got to be low vibration.
but nobody's broke around me.
Huh?
Nobody's broke around me. That's broke nigga energy. I don't have
What's
nobody
broke to you?
What do you mean low vibration people? That's low vibration people are gonna have the negative crowd around them. Are gonna be doing little.
Where do you work at, man?
Little kid immature things.
When do you work at?
Well, what I work at is still working implementation. I'm still building.
So if you're a barber, you still got broke people around you.
All right,
Because broke
but
is a mentality.
that's
Broke is not the pocket. It's not the money people make. It's what they do with the money. And we're not talking about money here. We're talking about mindset. You got me? If you want to level up to the next level, you got to understand that you got to have awareness that you're distracted, just like 97% of the people in the world. You're distracted, my brother. Admit it, you're distracted.
All right, I'm
Focus on
distracted.
what matters and ignore what doesn't.
I'm distracted.
Right? So, next question. What steps can you take to eliminate distractions? See, let's focus on the solution.
The steps I have to take is focusing on my mental pillar, so I can stay aligned with my goals. And
Elevation requires separation.
of course, and I gotta separate myself from everybody around me that's giving me negative energy.
You have people that give you negative energy?
Not at all.
They're all positive.
Well, I'm only around you guys.
Also, you switch your circle?
What do you mean? I've never had a circle to begin with. I stick to myself. I don't know if you ever knew that, but I stick to myself. And
That's a flex?
I don't know. I stick to myself, and I do things, and I move accordingly with my beliefs. And I understand my beliefs.
What you sow is what you reap. Have you been reaping the results from your mindset?
No, because I haven't. I mean, I've been doing whatever I've been learning, of course.
From 1 to 10, how you been living your best life?
I mean, I never lived my negative or bad life at all. I'm confident about my life. I feel good about my life.
Personal, business, everything?
Financially, everything. If I'm here now, it's because I want to be here. You know what I mean? It's like
Hold on, if you're here now, it's because you want to be here?
Exactly. It's not.
Where?
It's not because I had to be here.
Where?
I mean, I'm here around you guys because I want to be around you guys, and I want to elevate.
You're here because I'm letting you be here. Straight the fuck up.
That too.
I'm telling you straight the fuck up.
That too.
You got me? The teacher appears when the student is ready.
Of course.
You got me, bro? As a teacher, I don't see that you're ready when it comes to being coachable 100%, bro. Because you don't have awareness. I'm telling you out of love. You got me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you get what you want. But you're the type of man that if I help you get what you want, what's going to happen?
What's gonna happen? We're gonna multiply that. We're gonna multiply that. Whatever you give me, I'm gonna multiply that. I'm gonna figure out a way to multiply that so we can.
What you say could be one thing, and then what you do could be another thing.
Okay, well, it's only one way to find out, right? That's by giving it to me in my hands or whatever.
Hey, just manage your time. Just tell them. What else you want to tell?
Well, I just want people to stop being mature. Find a goal. Stay on your goal. Stay focused on your goal. Try to stay away from negative people that are going to bring you down, that are going to take you off, that are going to take you out of your focus. And stay aligned. Just stop being immature and grow the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Manny. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Turning goals into action. Once you Once you're clear on what you want, turn that clarity into actionable steps. Focus on what you can do today to get closer to your goals. How do you turn clear goals into daily actions? Before you answer that, Emily, how you doing today?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritually, espiritualmente. Mentally, mentalmente. Physically, físicamente. Emotionally, emocionalmente. Financially, financieramente. Porque que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Because he who doesn't live to serve doesn't deserve to live.
Thank you, Emily. Dream big, but start small. That's true?
Yeah,
I don't tell people don't start small.
they're big.
Start big. Either go big or go home, if it makes sense. So, Emily, turning goals into actions, right? Once you're clear on what you want, turn that clarity into actionable steps. Focus on what you can do today to get closer to your goals. How do you turn your clear goals into daily actions?
Okay. When you know what you want, you can create a plan and go according with that plan day to day. So every day you will be more close to your goal.
If you work hard on yourself, you make a what?
A fortune.
You've been working hard on yourself lately?
Yeah.
Can you tell the world why personal development, self-improving, working on your skill sets, acquiring high income skill sets will pay dividends? Turning goals into action. You had the goal to acquire, high income skill sets. And been hearing good positive feedback overall. You get me? You've been getting the skill sets that...
Okay. What I can say is that I work on myself first in my mind and the connection with God. Because before I didn't believe there was a God. So I started getting a connection with him and with myself. And then my mind, I started reading books and getting more knowledge. So, because before I didn't speak. I didn't talk with too many people because I didn't have anything to apport to the conversation. But now I can apport and also give awareness to other people in certain areas they need help. With the physically, before I focus on the body I want, and I work every day in achieving the goal of the body I want. And the emotions, before I was too emotional, so I became aware of my emotions and I tried to understand my emotion and how to control and management. And financially, I before used to work for other people's dreams, and now I'm working for my dream, for my future, and to make the world a better place to live in.
Why is it important to focus on the next step rather than the whole journey? Why is it important to focus on the next step rather than the whole journey? Because, for example, let's use Jayandi. He said his focus is to build an empire. Well, he's not focusing on the next step that he has to do, putting the next brick. Yeah. You get me? He wants the whole house. He wants the mansion. You get me? Jayandi, what do you want? Oh, I want $1 trillion. Bro. Okay. Let's focus on the first million. Oh, 15 million. Oh my goodness. Okay. So elaborate, give them clarity.
Okay. From my perspective, what I can say about that is that everybody wants to have everything at the overnight success, but you need to start with something. So do that thing that will get you in your goal. Because if you do it, small steps first, or do those tasks that anybody wants to do, you will get closer. Because everybody wants everything overnight, right? But you need to start with small steps first. But, if you don't start small, then the biggest picture will get too big for you to
accomplish. Put it in perspective. You're going to build a home, right? You got to start with the foundation.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people, you got to understand that you do got to start, obviously, with the vision. Mm-hmm. As a vision-driven leader, you do want to have an overall vision, right? It could be, I want to have a mansion, but then you want to basically see it in your mind, right? Mm-hmm. Then you got to want to think on paper. How many rooms, right? But you don't want to go and focus on one room in detail, like the furniture. Like, yo, bro, you still haven't even built the other stuff. You know what I mean or no?
Yeah.
Like, you still got to do certain things before that. Well, most people, I've noticed that they're lost because they don't know how to be an architect. You got me? They don't know how to like draw out exactly what they want, right? And then work. For example, if it's a home, you first gotta get the architectural drawings. But you gotta tell the architect what the fuck you want, right? And then the architect has to show you the things you want to you, but also to the city, to the government. Notice that the government, they want to be your partner, even in your home, right?
Yeah.
You see that they want a piece of everything, right?
Yeah.
So then you got to break it down. Obviously, you got to show it to the builder, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Imagine you're here, tell a builder, oh, I want a home. They're going to just build whatever the fuck they want to build.
Yeah.
You know?
You need to be specific.
And you got to go by the codes, the rules, right?
Yeah.
The electricity has to be a certain way. You got me the plumbing. Imagine we have everybody just do the electricity however the fuck they want to do it. There'll be a lot of homes being burned out, right?
Yeah.
So certain things people do gotta get their license to be an electrician. You got me a plumber. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You bring a plumber that is not certified. Next thing you know, lo barato sale caro.
Oh, yeah.
Facts or no?
Yeah.
So going back, Emily, why is it important once again to focus on the next step rather than the whole journey?
Okay, if you focus on the whole journey, you will see that it's impossible to accomplish because you don't know how to start. So that's why you need to first focus in the first steps you need to do to accomplish the whole journey. Step by
Break
step.
this down. Read the highlight and then break down the time value from daily tasks to company vision. And then give your perspective on that as a vision-driven leader.
Okay.
So we're here creating leaders that are supposed to be creating leaders.
Working on your business stand out as the most important task on a leader list. Daily tasks, weekly objectives, quarterly goals, annual plans, company vision.
Where do you think sometimes people be focused? All over the place.
Yeah.
You got me? But you see, if you don't win the day, can you win the month?
No.
If you don't win the month, can you win the quarters?
No.
Can you win the every half?
No.
Can you win the year?
No.
So understand, guys, you got to live the moment, the present. Stay present. Starve your distractions. Feed your focus. What do you want?
Yeah.
You get me? But most people, they don't even know what they want.
No.
So you cannot hit a target you can't see.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because
People say they want money. But hold up, what's money? Money's simply a tool. And money is a byproduct of what?
A
Value creation. What value are you creating for the world, for the marketplace? And how valuable is it for the marketplace? Because it could be valuable for you.
Yeah.
But if it's not valuable for the marketplace, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Emily, you want me to tell you something in the world? Pound to pound, right now, the most valuable thing a man or a woman is supposed to focus on, what do you think it is?
First, they need to focus on themselves.
The mind, right?
Yeah.
Right? The 5 pillars, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To have their life under control, right?
Yeah.
And getting their shit together.
Yeah.
Self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management, right?
Yeah.
But you know also what?
Well,
Since they're the business, they got to focus on their personal brand.
okay.
You got me?
Yeah.
And their business brand, right?
Yeah.
Make sense or no?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because we the business. They don't know that the world's changing by the second right now.
Yeah, it's true.
Make sense or no?
Yeah.
The world's literally changing by the second. And to wrap it up, what do you want to tell the world when it comes to the Wealth Map Summit? So they could put a little video of you, obviously, in the Wealth Map Summit, because they're going to edit it tomorrow.
Okay.
Right?
What I can say about the World Map Summit is that it's a monthly event that you cannot miss. Even if it's just a private invite only, you can watch it on YouTube live. So what I can say about that is that we all going to share our story and how we are in the positions we are, how we get in that position. What was our story before, and how is not our mindset now.
Also, how can they qualify to get into the organization, right? Because we're not just looking for people that are interested. We not just looking for people that are committed. We're looking for people that are obsessed with the vision of paying it forward, willing to share their blessings back with others, helping other people accomplish their dreams, It's not just so simply their dream home, dream car, but everything starts with the dream business, if it makes sense.
Yeah, it
right?
makes sense.
Be,
Yeah.
do, have, right?
Yeah.
They need a
Everybody
coach. They need the next 5 moves. Coach. They need to build their character.
Yeah.
They need cash flow, right? The foundation of money is credit, right? And they need what? That's how they build their collateral, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
Dream big, but start small. Trust the process. With my brother Mars. El Mars. Trust the process. I was trying to trust the process. I thought I was going to keep growing. When I was 14, Mars, how you doing first of all today?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritualmente, spiritually. Mentalmente, mentally. Physicalmente, physically. Emotionalmente, emotionally.
No.
Yeah. And financialmente, financially.
Thank you, Mars. See, we're helping you get out of your comfort zone. How you like that, Mars?
I love it.
You know, people, we grow outside the box. You know, most people are in fear zone, comfort zone, right? Anything that gets you out of your comfort zone, you gotta love it. Because the truth sets you free, right?
Yeah.
But also, anything that gets you out of your comfort zone, that's when you start living life. That's when you literally become your best version. You don't become your best version inside of a box. Right or wrong?
Right.
See, trust the process. I was trying to trust the process when I was a little kid. I've been 5'8" since 14, bro. I thought I was going to keep growing. And I was trying to trust the process. But God had said, hey, you're not going to keep growing. They said I was going to, people still grow till they're 21. Bro, I was 21, still moving with faith.
But that you want to grow?
That I was going to keep growing, bro. But guess what? I stood at 5'8". But guess what? I still trust the process that I'm going to keep growing. I'm next to you. If you grew, I could grow too. How you got rid of your old ways? How you got rid of your weaknesses? You could help me also on that. Using basketball. So I could work my vertical. Imagine you as a coach, basketball coach. That's a business because you're serving the world. I'll pay anything right now, Mars. Remember, this episode right now is why you need to focus on what you want only. We did the promo video with the car. I'll right now give you the car. I'll give all the material things. I'm dead ass, bro, because I could get it all back to be taller, to be your height. Not for the women. It's just so I could be fucking dunking just for inner self-fulfillment, bro.
Yeah.
Just doing windmill, but doing some crazy shit, bro. Not on people. Because my ego, I don't want to do it on people. I want to do it just, probably on a fast break, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when I'm alone, just for showing. I would have been recording videos, bro. Just dunking, a man that could dunk is leverage to get pussy. Bluntly speaking. Just dunking? See, you got to know how to use your talent, bro. Because just dunking but helps you stand out from everybody else. How many people could dunk? You're like in the 1%, 2%.
Yeah, the people that's around me, yeah, but if you go somewhere else, like NBA, like all of them is dunking the weird.
But okay, NBA, yeah. But I'm talking about people in general.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You're in the 1%. Right or wrong?
Right.
I play basketball every day. People ain't fucking dunking. Maybe people your height and even taller that could barely fucking touch the rim.
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
Goofy ass niggas.
I've seen it.
Right? You started dunking recent. Tell the world.
So before, everybody used to always say things. One thing people say when they see me is either if I was your height, I'll be doing. They always say if I was your height, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that, and doing that. I didn't start dunking till probably freshman year. Freshman year of high school, I was still having trouble dunking, and people always say like, "Oh, just because you're tall, like you're supposed to be able to dunk," but it actually takes work. Like I had to like work on my vertical. I also had to like I had to gain like knowledge. Like it's all about the steps you take as well. So I was like gaining knowledge on how to dunk and looking at other people who's also could dunk as well in order to finally be able to dunk. But after I was able to dunk, I still didn't do it in the game or anything, but that's what the confidence came in. So me dunking, I always like dunked like during like practice or stuff like that. But as my confidence grew, I ended up just started rising up and dunking in the games, and it just became natural.
We're talking about trust the process, right? And this episode today is why you need to focus on what you want only, right? As a man that, when it comes to material possession, I've been able to get everything I want. And also things that do not require money too. I've been able to also get it. But one thing I haven't been able to get has been obviously my first dunk, right? You know why? I haven't fucking put in the work, bro. I work out my legs, but I don't work out my vertical. So can you tell the world the difference between, working your legs and working your vertical? Because the thing is, it was good that we're finishing this episode with you. Because the thing is, you're the last one right now, right?
Yeah.
Right? See, it's not that I don't trust the process, but it would have been easier to just press a button and me be able to just put a chip inside of me, dunk, right? But everything requires what? Work. There's certain things that you cannot buy with money, right? Right?
Right.
And even though I'm a very disciplined man, consistent man, there's certain things I want to do that I still haven't put in the work, that I still haven't basically, blocked that time and focus on that one thing that I want, if it makes sense, right? Because imagine right now, me at 5'8", dunking. That'll put me like in the 1% of the 1%. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You're in the 1%, but that will put me in the 1% of the 1%. You got me? There's guys shorter, 5'4" dunking. There's girls 5'4" dunking. I've seen videos, right? But they put it in the work. See, we should do a trip to the dunk camp. You get me? Mm-hmm. And brick by brick, that way you could interview the dunk camp. You could interview them right from here. Also, get in contact with them. There's a lot of basketball players and people that play basketball with us that I could put you in contact, right? But they got to see your work in brick by brick. So that's why you got to trust the process. Brick by brick, episode by episode, you're going to be able to transmit messages that could impact people, right? Maybe the first 100 episodes might not go viral, but you don't know what video might go viral that could take all the other videos and make them go viral. Facts or no?
Facts.
Right? Because look, we're already in episode 93. I said I want to fail forward, right? What we lack in skills, we want to make it up in numbers. We miss 100% shots we don't take, right? I wanted the 100 reps. Let me get the 100 reps podcasting right away out, right? Now you're going to be recording, obviously, every
week.
Every week. And today we're going to do an episode, me and you, where I'm going to come as a guest in your podcast. Right or wrong? Right? It's about what? So people can go watch it? So they can put the link on this one too?
Business owner or investor?
You're now a what?
Business owner.
A business owner, right? But you're also going to transition now to what? An investor, if it makes sense. Shout out to Mars. Mars is a business owner. Brick by brick, your podcast is your platform to bring attention. Because with day trade attention, right? That's your marketing tool, right? But also Mars now is Mars Hoops. He's now also a basketball coach. So this is how we help people obviously accomplish their dreams. So now Mars has brick by brick, also has now Mars Hoops, right? And now I'm going to give you the layout, the blueprint. Now, how we're going to help you to also become an investor, if it makes sense, with us, right? If it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? Make sense?
It makes sense.
So you got to trust the process, right? Because everything is a process. Am I right or wrong, Mars?
Right.
Focus is not just about thinking positively. It's about trusting that your efforts will lead to your results over time. Even when things seem tough, stay focused on the outcome you want. How does staying focused on your desired outcome help you push through challenges, Mars?
Well, when you have a focused mindset, you set on a goal. As I said before, you can't hit a target you can't see. So just having that focused mindset push you forward. You're not drifting. You're not looking at distractions. You're not focused on distractions. You focus on your purpose. And that helps you get up every morning, just knowing your purpose and striving for your purpose. Like it's a reason that you are living. It gives you this motivation to just keep going, and then that motivation is going to turn into discipline. Like motivation is like a light bulb, and discipline is like motivation is like fire. Discipline is like a light bulb. That motivation is going to turn out, but you got to keep that discipline to help you keep going forward.
So stay focused, trust the process, and the results will follow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as a basketball coach, you're going to be able to help me dunk?
Yeah, I believe.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because I want to dunk. Now, I'm certifying you as my certified basketball coach. Let me know the day, time. You get me? I'll let you know also day and time. Win-win for both, right? So we could block that 1 hour, right? Because I'm going to hire you, your company, More Hoops, right? Obviously, I'm going to pay that company. You get me? We'll figure out a plan, right? I'll be your first client, right? So you could train me. The things I want to get done, obviously, any blind spot that you see in me, I'm going to trust the process, bro, right? But also, I want to see the transformation. So we could use me as an example. One thing I want to accomplish, once again, this episode is why you need to focus on what you want only. I want to dunk, right? But I'm going to focus on the process, the journey. I want to fall in love with the vertical jump, if it makes sense. Whatever we got to do, we got to open a gym around just for vertical jump. That's a great idea too. Because there's a lot of guys that want to dunk. Facts or no?
Facts.
Facts or no?
Yeah,
let's bring the dunking to the average, Joe Smoke. That's going to change the whole game of basketball. Right or wrong?
Right.
Because that's a gap in the marketplace. If only the NBA players are mainly dunking, and then the elite, people that didn't make it to the NBA are the ones dunking too. Imagine if you have a Joe Smoke like myself dunking. That's literally going to put the game in a different level. Right or wrong?
Yeah, everybody got watch
How
out.
fast can you help me dunk? Because, we want things instant in today's world. We want everything microwave.
That's going to take time.
With me, based on how I jump, have you seen me jump? You got me? Have I ever got a blocked over you? I blocked your ball.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Yo, I blocked your ball, bro. I have blocked Mars' ball. Yo, I would never lie. I blocked your ball. You got me? But based on my level, you got me, my vertical, because we could buy all the equipment. You got me? Look into the dunking. So we could do something similar. I want to be that transformation there. If it makes sense.
Yeah.
With all that said, what do you want to tell the world when it comes to the Wealth Map Summit?
Wealth Map Summit is, we're going to be talking to people, is basically leaders creating leaders. I want to tell my story. So I'm gaining clarity right now. So I want others to also gain clarity with me. Like I'm not somebody who has it all together, but I'm learning. I want to bring people as along. Like my main focus is helping people. Again, leaders creating leaders. So we want to pay it forward. Again, it's a private event, but I feel like everybody can be touched by it. I want everybody to have the knowledge to become a business owner and not be in a rat race or a matrix.
You know why it's private, bro? And I'm going to tell the world, the Wealth Map Summit, Massive Action Plan, is private. You know why? Not everybody's meant to be an eagle. There's a lot of people I'm not trying to limit people's potential, but understand, a lot of people are not willing to put in the work and trust the process. So what's going to differentiate the leaders and the rest of the type of people is that leaders trust the process. Money comes last in the list. But what is the thing that people want the most? The money.
Yeah.
Right? But they don't have the positive mental attitude. They don't have the sound health. They don't have the harmony in human relations. They don't have the capacity of applied faith. You get me? They don't have the freedom from fear. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of steps that go prior to the money. We could help people get the money. We could help people keep the money. We could also help people grow the money, if it makes sense. We have a lot of people, and we're going to be bringing celebrities to the event every month that is going to help you, all of us, with our exposure, our attention, right? Our network. Makes sense? We're going to make a wave, if it makes sense.
I wanted to say the story that you said really resonated with me, with the guy who had the car, that you helped get the car, and he ended up killing himself
Yeah.
from the car, because it shows how important It's like be, do, have. It shows how important you have to become that person.
See, I'm tagged in his profile. He's dead. Rest in peace. I'm tagged. He tagged me. He gave me like literally credit. He did a drone video of the car, all that. You get me? And it's a sad story, bro.
Yeah.
And now I got all the messages that he basically sent me. Bro, my whole thing full. I could show you guys. I would never lie. But subscribe to the channel. Like, dislike. You see, we want people to also dislike. Right? Why?
Why is that? I was going to ask you that.
You know why? Because not everything is meant for everybody. Doesn't matter how good looking you are as a man. There's always somebody who's going to be like, you're not good looking. It makes sense or no?
Yeah,
so you focus on your target audience. That's why the Wealth Map Summit is only for the strong, not for the weak.
Only strong survive.
Thank you.